What is love? Is love determined by your marital status? Are you dating somebody? Is that the way that people are supposed to love? Or is love the feeling that you get when you do something that excites you? Is love the feeling that you get when you hear your favorite song? Is there a problem with too much love? Yes and no. It depends on the type of person. The type of person I am is I dish out too much love, but I don't dish out enough love to myself. When I love something to somebody, I make it my whole personality for the time that I love it. When I love something or somebody, I make it my entire personality the whole time that I love it. For me, love was a consumption. It was a way out. When I was with my ex, that's all that it was. I loved her so much, but I didn't realize that I was still my own person. I didn't realize that I still had a best friend. I still had my brother. I still had my parents. I still had my family. I still had school and work. All I was my girlfriend. If you were to ask younger me what love was, he would have told you that love is sacred. Love is only for a man and a woman to be together. Love is hanging out and spending all your time with your significant other. What younger me failed to realize is that love is such a wide and broad spectrum. For me now, love could be just me laying in bed and listening to music, and all of a sudden my favorite song comes on and that spark of energy hits my brain and wow, I love this song. Or love for me could just be watching a movie that I like. Love ranges and varies depending on the person. And for me to sit here and say that love is only a couple things isn't true at all. What I don't realize is that I do things every day that I love, but I don't necessarily think about it. When I'm driving to school or to work or wherever I'm going, and before I put my car in reverse, or before I put my car in drive, I put my music on and I sing my music. And I sit there as I drive and I'm wondering to myself, I'm thinking, like, what more could I want? I have what I need, and all the things that I'm worrying about, I don't need to worry about until it happens. And then let's say I get to work, and as soon as I walk into work, I get a smile on my face because I see my best friend, I see coworkers I like. And maybe we were busy, but to me, I just love the fact that I'm with the people I like. As I said earlier, the problem with me is I love too hard. I love in a way where somebody could be nice to me and all of a sudden they're one of my favorite people. For me, love is being seen. Love is being heard. Love is being known. And to be known is to be loved. My best friend Levi, he knows I have a problem. And we've talked about it many times. We talked about it a couple days ago. He knows that when I like something, no matter what it is, it could be a girl, it could be whatever, a meme, a movie, whatever it is, he knows that when I like something, I really like it. I can't stop talking about it. I'm trying to figure out ways to include it into everything. And what he taught me, or what he tried to teach me for me to realize, is that I'm loving these things more than I'm loving myself. For the longest time, after I lost my ex, for the longest time, months and months and months after, it was, how do I replace that love that I felt? How do I replace the feeling that I felt when I saw her? How do I replace that joy? And during that time, it was me going, okay, well, I can talk to this girl. And keep in mind, I never did anything or even went on dates with any of the women that I tried to move on from my ex with. And every single time, it would just not work because I was looking for a replacement of the love that I felt from one specific person. Sure, I did feel loved or seen, or maybe even wanted from other people after. But it wasn't what I was looking for. I was looking for a complete replacement. I was looking for the exact same person, and every single person that I talked to, every single girl I talked to, I was looking for the exact same person I was just with. But that's not love. If you know me personally, you know I have a problem with going back to people that I once talked to. Like I said, nothing's ever happened because it's always a replacement game with me. And like I said earlier as well, love to me is being known. That's why I kept sticking around for everybody, because they knew me. It's hard for me to express and get to know somebody new because I'm a weird guy. I'm an awkward guy. If you know me, I'm a weird guy. I joke around all the time. Somebody could say something and I'll just make a joke out of it because that's all I know. I know how to joke. I love the joke. And it's hard for me to make connections with new people. I'm in the process of making connections with new people, but it's hard. What I've been starting to realize is that in order to love myself, I have to let God in. And I've been letting God in over the course of the past couple of years, but the problem is I'm not fully letting him in to the point where he can change me. I'm not letting him in to the point where I feel love in for myself. I'll wake up sometimes and just be like, what am I gonna do today? I don't have anybody to talk to right now. Yeah, I could talk to my friends and stuff, but it just gonna end up the same at the end of the day. The newest love I've been feeling is at church. I have been teaching and coaching these third and fourth grade boys, and I'm seeing a lot of myself in them. They're exactly like I was when I was younger, and I love them. I love the kids. They're teaching me how to mature faster and faster than I should right now. They're teaching me that at the end of the day, we're all together. Have you ever seen a kid worship God? It's beautiful. I had this one kid the other day. He was in a smaller group because it was a Saturday church service in the evening. So it was a smaller church service group, but during our worship time, he was sitting there and he was clapping and he was praising the Lord, and I felt inspired by him. Because even though I praised the Lord, I could tell that no matter what he was thinking in his brain, he was loving God. At that moment in time, all he could think about is the love that he had for God and the love that God had for him. As I've been letting God in recently, it's honestly been great. I've got great and strong connections with friends of mine. My work's been going great. I'm in the process of becoming a firefighter. Everything that I've got going on right now is going good for me. The one thing that I can't seem to figure out, or I should say the two things I can't seem to figure out, is how to love myself correctly and how to not let the love that I have for others consume my days. And I'll be honest, I have a deep and strong connection, or a sort of love that I have right now for somebody, but I want the Lord to let it go the way it's supposed to be. I want the Lord to tell me, not even to tell me, I want the Lord to let the way that this situation in my brain and my heart, I want him to play it out for me. No matter which way he decides to do it, I want him to play it out, because I know at the end of the day, he still loves me and I still love him. So this love that I have for this person, it consumes me at times, because like I said earlier, when I love, I love. And it's hard for me to get rid of that love. So what does love mean to you? Is love the way you look at your girlfriend, your boyfriend? Is love the way you pick up a book and start flipping the pages? Is love the way you turn on your TV and start watching movies or your favorite show? Is love going to work and seeing your coworkers? Is love seeing your best friend? Is love having connections with your best friend? Is love going to school? For me, that's love. For you, that's for you to figure out. And you might not figure out all the ways you love, but you definitely know them. Once again, it's been a couple months since I uploaded. I'm not consistent, but when I make video ideas, they're all spontaneous. It's like right on the spot. I know what I'm about to do, so I'm about to record it. And if it gets uploaded, it gets uploaded. I love the way that I talk to you guys. I love the way that the people who actually watch the videos all the way through, I love you guys. And as long as you love yourself, there's nothing you can't do.